So here's my strategy moving forward as far as buying precious metals, right? Because you got to have a plan. You got to know what you're doing with your cash, or you guys can call it money or whatever. We'll call it cash and fiat in this video, but basically you can see the numbers here, and what we're going to go by is the gold to silver ratio. Now, for those of you that don't know, the gold and silver ratio is basically how many ounces of silver does it take for 1 ounce of gold, right? Right now, I think it's like 76 ounces of silver for every 1 ounce of gold, right? Now, remember, your money is not infinite, it's finite. You can only spend it once, right? So, the other day, when I was at the coin shop, I asked how much a 10th ounce of gold was, and he said it was $200. Now, let's say I spent that $200. Now, I can only spend it once, right? Now, with that 200, I got one tenth ounce of a gold ounce, just 1/10 ounce of, for $200. But if I would have took that same $200 and bought silver with it, I could have bought a lot more, right? I could have bought probably, I don't know, 8 ounces of silver, something like that. This is quick math, because 10 times 26 is 260. So if I did 9, it'd be a little less. So maybe 8, 7, 8, something like that, and a whole bunch of fractionals and stuff like that. So, and I would have only got 1/10 ounce of gold. You see what I'm saying? So my strategy moving forward is this. So let's start from the top, right? So remember, gold to silver ratio is for every 1 ounce of gold, how many ounces of silver does it take to get that gold? And how you calculate it is you take the spot price of gold. So it says 1860. You take 1860 and divide it by $24. That's the price of silver per ounce. And then whatever that number comes out. Like, it's in the mid 70s right now, right? So here's my plan. I do have some gold right now. I have a few ounces of gold. So what I'm going to do is, if the gold to silver ratio goes 80 to 85, closer to 85, because sometimes it'll hit 80 and then go back down to 79 and stuff like that. But if it goes up to 80 or 85 and it stays around that, I'm going to take my gold and I'm going to sell it. And then I'm going to buy some silver. And the reason why is I can get, for probably 80, if the gold to silver ratio is 85, I can probably get 79, 78, 79 ounces of silver, just because the coin shops have to make their money. They're going to charge you premiums, and they're going to buy it for less and sell it for more, stuff like that. So play it safe. I'll get a lot more ounces of silver than gold. I get about 70, 79 ounces, right? Because remember, it'll be worth more. I don't really care about the price. I go by the ratio. And I got these numbers. I based them off of Mike Maloney. But I've gone into a little bit more detail. Basically, Mike Maloney, and if you don't know who he is, Google him. He's like the godfather of all this gold and silver stuff. He says for every 1 ounce of gold he has 500 ounces of silver. Okay, now this is a guy who loves gold. And by the way, gold is the gold standard. We want to get as much gold as we can for the right price. I look at silver almost like a fractional gold. You know what I mean? Gold is your savings account. Silver is your checking account, right? So that's the first one. When it goes between 80 and 85 and stays in the middle of 85, gold to silver ratio, 85 ounces of silver to every 1 ounce of gold, I'm going to sell gold and buy silver. All right. Now, if it's 70 or higher, like it is right now, I only buy silver. That's it. That's all I'm buying right now, silver. Like I said, I do have gold. And in the beginning, I started stacking at the end of July. And I really didn't know what I was doing. But now that I'm learning more and starting to slow down and really saying, okay, let me put my dollars to the best use, to the best possible use. Because the way you make money is, in my opinion, if you're a trader or a flipper, even if you're a buy and hold person, is you make money when you buy, not when you sell. So you have to buy it at the right price, right? So if it's 70 or higher, which it is right now, I'm only going to buy silver. Period. End of story. I'm going to use my money right, and I'm going to buy just silver. Now, this is a baseline here. When it's between 50 and 69, I'm going to buy a mixture. So let's break it down in these two categories. When it's between 60 and 69, I buy mostly silver and a little bit of gold. Okay. So for every $1,000, I'm going to spend $750 on silver and $250 on gold, roughly. Okay, so 75% silver, 25% gold. That's what I'm going to do when it's between 60 and 69 gold to silver ratio. When it's 50 to 59, I'm going to go half and half. So if I got, $1,000, I'm going to spend 500 on silver, 500 on gold. All right. And when it's 49 or below, now it hasn't been like that in a long time, but when it gets like that, I'm buying nothing but gold. Period. End of story. Because you got to look at it like this. If you have silver or gold or whatever, somebody offers you a trade, and let's say you had 70 ounces of silver, right? And somebody says, hey, man, I want to give you 1 ounce of gold for it. I'd say no, right? But if somebody offered me 49, or the opposite, if I had 1 ounce of gold and somebody says, I'll give you 49 ounces of silver, I'd say no, because that's not enough. You know what I'm saying? So if it goes below 49, I am going to buy nothing but gold, period. And I can't wait till it gets to that. You know what I mean? And I'll still be trading and buying and stuff like that. So that's my strategy, guys. Anything between 80 and 85, I'm buying. I'm selling my gold and buying silver. Because remember, it's just a moving thing. You can always buy, sell, buy, sell. People get, I'm a stacker. I'm not a trader. Let me say that. I'm a stacker, not a trader. But if the opportunity comes along that I can trade a piece of gold or silver or something to get more later on, I'm going to do it to stack more later. Okay. So between 80 and 85, I'm going to sell my gold and buy silver. 70 or higher, I only buy silver. When it's between 50 and 69, I buy a mixture. When it's between 60 and 69, I buy 75% silver, 25% gold. And when it's 50 to 59, half and half, silver to gold. And when it's 49 below, I buy nothing but gold. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys have a strategy? Do you like my strategy? Do you think it's stupid? Do you have your own good strategy? Let me know in the comment section below. Do me a favor, guys. If you like this video, hit the like button, only if you like it. And if you like this channel and my videos and you haven't subscribed yet, and you don't feel like typing in Jerry loves gold and silver every time you want to watch my videos, hit the subscribe button. Only if you like the channel. Okay, guys? And do me a favor. I'm sharing my strategies with you. Now, I'm not sharing any gold and silver. I'm not sharing any Vegas stuff. I'm sharing my strategies. So do me a favor. Share the video for your boy. All right? Because we already know. Sharing is caring. And we know this. I love you guys. You guys have a great day. Hope you guys like the strategy. And if you don't like the strategy, or if you do like the strategy, it doesn't matter. As long as it's got you thinking about your own strategy. Okay? I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace and love.